Hi there, it's Sam from pootles.co.uk and pootlesjewellery.com. Thank you very much for joining me on Sunday. It's the day of the week when I merge my two working lives together and I have some fun. And today's card, you can't see it very well, there you go, if I tip it in the light, it is black heat embossing going on, and that is because of this bracelet here. This is the crystal wrap bracelet. It's the black one, and this is the one that I've had on a special joining offer for the last week. Today is the last day that you can join my team and get one of these for free as a gift from me. This is an exclusive offer from me, and yeah, I'm delighted to be able to send them out internationally because obviously I can recruit internationally. But the black embossing that I've got going on down here is to represent that. You know, I like to take inspiration from the two things. And remember this day, because the day that you join is the first day of the rest of your life, really, because it's just amazing. And I've had the most incredible last 5 months that I've been with Southhill Designs, and the last 18 months that I've been with Stampin' Up. So it's the first day, so remember this day, the day that you joined. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to make this card though, so I'm going to pop those out to one side. It is a sheet of cardstock, doesn't matter whether it's 8.5 by 11 or if it's 8.4, but you cut it in half down the length and then you score it in half. And the panels that I've got, they measure, I've lost them, I have put them down, they measure, there they are, they're off to the one side. This one is 1 1/4 by 5 1/4, which is 3 by 13 centimetres, and this one is 1 3/8 by 5 3/8, which is 3.5 by 13.5. So just a smidge of a whisper of a hint going on around it. And the stamp sets that I'm using, 2 of them are photopolymer, which means I can see straight through them, which is ideal. And the first one is Bordering Blooms, which is this one down here, which has got my pattern there. And then I have also got 4 frames, because I wanted this one here for the edging round here. And then I have got the Project Life Holiday Cheer, because I wanted Remember This Day. And this is also a clear one. So because I'm doing heat embossing, I'm just going to grab a piece of paper. So I'm going to move the silver foil out of the way. Obviously this is basic black, and that's silver foil. And I have got my stamp ready prepped up, and I've got my embossing buddy. Now this has just got, it's almost got Fuller's Earth in it. It's kind of like talcum powder, and it's going to take any static or any sticky off that might have been left over on my fingers. And that means that it will only emboss where you want it to go. Now I've re-inked my Versamark here, so I'm just going to ink that up. And I'm just going to stand up, because otherwise if I put my head right in the camera, right over it, you're going to get the back of my head, which is no good. So I'm going to try and look over the top of the camera. No, that didn't work, so I just nearly headbutted the tripod. I hope that's fairly central. Sit back down, squeaky chair. There we go, that's not bad. Okay, and then I'm going to move that out of the way for one moment. Grab in my spare bit of scrap, because I might as well just do all the embossing in one go. Bring in this one. This is the one from 4 frames. Oh, it's a bit too powdery there. Over the top of that one, and then my wording into the middle. Not at all being able to see what I'm doing. Don't you love it? And then my embossing powder. So I've got the black, moving my phone, the black for this one here. Goes out of the way for 1 second, and you just dump it all over. Tap off gently. You don't want to tap too hard, because you know I will flick on occasion, but it actually ends up flicking all of the powder off. Let's put that back in there. Powder all over the place, and then I want silver on here, which is this one. I should be able to see that better. There we go. And I'm going to bring in my heat gun, which is just off to one side. Put the lids on, because when I set the heat gun off, powder's going to go like that. Put that everywhere. That would be messy. Okay, so I'm going to do the silver one first, because you'll probably be able to see it. Actually, this black one will have gone it will have gone matte. You perhaps can't see it. But it goes matte and then it goes shiny again. So if you put your volume up, turn it down. And this will start to go very glossy and shiny. The powder is going to heat up and then it's going to melt. There you go, there comes the shine. So by showing you the silver one first, you'll know what to look for with the black one. And I'm also going to show you how to write inside a black card as well. I don't know how well you're seeing that, but that's suddenly gone very glossy. There we go. So those are done. So I'm going to grab my decorative label punch, which obviously is designed to go around these frames. And pop that out. And there's my silver strip. And I want this to be close on here, so I'm just going to grab my snail. Because I'm not going to elevate this, the black onto the silver, I'm going to actually elevate the silver. So straight on. Dimensionals on the back of here. I have a couple on the back of this. Now this is, it's lifted higher, it's lifted a single layer off this part and a double layer there. So I'm going to put one very close to the edge there, and I'm going to double mount this side, and it just means it won't be skew-whiff or anything like that. So I've got my pieces of card already here. And to do your layering of a card, as I said before, you cut it in half and fold it in half. And then any layers that you put on top, just make them 1/2 centimetre or 1/4 of an inch shorter that way and narrower that way, and then you get the perfect elevation. So I'm going to lift these up as well. I love to put everything on. Everything has to go on dimensionals. I use a lot of dimensionals. I reorder in packs of 5. Okay. So the front on there, and then as you can see, obviously I've elevated this section here of the panel on the front. So because I've double layered on one side, it means that that is perfectly aligned. There we go. And then I want a little trio of rhinestones down at the bottom. So I'm going to snip 3 of those. Those down there, and that's my card done, apart from to write in it. And to write in it, you could put a piece of white paper in there if you wanted to, but I'm kind of going with the black and the silver theme. So I have got my Stampin' Dazzle markers, and this is the silver one. And just going to there we go. That's what you write in it, and that is silver. And if I tip that around, it is slightly shiny. So I'm going to write the same in this one, not right now. And these 2 cards are ready to go out to anybody who's joining me. Thank you very much for joining me on the video. Go over and check out my blogs, pootles.co.uk for papercraft and pootlesjewellery.com for South Hill Designs. Bye.